Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, you know I had to do a video on Nikola Jokic. You knew I was going to do a video on Nikola Jokic and the 7 turnovers that he had last night, and we're going to expose his fan base. Remember, this is not about Nikola Jokic, guys. This is about his weird, disgusting fan base. I'm telling you guys right now, Nikola Jokic fan base is the new LeBron James fan base, guys. When you listen to the comments that they make, the excuses that they make, everything that they promote, the way they promote Nikola Jokic, the same way they promote LeBron James. The LeBron James fans promote him. And we're going to talk about this video. This man had 7 turnovers last night in the game the Denver Nuggets lost, once again at home. And Nikola Jokic's teammates, they're helping. They're there. People keep trying to tell me Nikola Jokic ain't got no help. He's carrying bums. He ain't got no top 75 guy. He ain't got this. He ain't got that. I'm telling you guys right now, the loss last night was not on his teammates. They were not the reason why the Nuggets lost last night. And we're going to talk about this video because Nikola Jokic is actually being outplayed, out-hustled by Ivac Zubac. And last night, he was being, like I said, by Ivac Zubac, man. And we're going to break it down in this video, guys. Once again, Nikola Jokic's fan base is exposed, man. And these are the facts, guys. They're the facts. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states, man, has been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly, truly humbled by all support, guys. Like I said, it really means a lot, man, for real. Shout out to everybody in the membership. Like I said, guys, it's truly humbling, man. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, you knew I was going to do a video on Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets, man. I had to do a video on this. Now, I did a video earlier talking about Kawhi Leonard, and I'm not going to get, overly crazy and overly celebrate Kawhi Leonard's performance last night, even though he was sensational. Like I said in the video earlier, okay, you're supposed to be well-rested. You should be putting up games like this and, having this energy. Because everyone else has been playing all season long except for Kawhi Leonard, man. This dude played 37 games this season, so I'm not really as impressed with Kawhi Leonard's performance. He should be doing this, man. Everyone else has been playing all season. This dude's been hanging out. Like I said, not playing back-to-backs, not playing 3 games in 4 nights, just resting all season long, chilling, man. Like I said, living the dream. Where everybody else is going through the grind of an NBA season, man, to a degree. That wasn't Kawhi Leonard. So we talked about that earlier. But, the Denver Nuggets, the game was great. It was a great game. Like I said, the Clippers-Nuggets series has probably been the best series. The first 2 games have been very close. Very close. So I said the first game went to overtime. And this game last night came down to a last possession, right? Where the Denver Nuggets goofed it up at the last possession. Nikola Jokic, once again, I don't know what he's doing at the end of these games. And, when we look at, Nikola Jokic in the 4th quarter for these games, guys, he's getting exposed here. And once again, like, the Clippers are a solid defensive team. They've been a pretty good team. Like, the Clippers are a solid team. The Nuggets are a pretty good team. They've been a solid team. And the Nuggets are supposed to have the best player in the NBA, right? I keep listening to guys like Scamp Attack tell us, man, Nikola Jokic is easily the best player in the NBA, and that he's had, the most historic seasons in NBA, and this is the greatest 5-year stretch in NBA's history, and Nikola Jokic should have won 3 MVPs in a row, or 4 MVPs in a row. I mean, all this nonsense. I had to actually unsubscribe from Scamp Attack's channel. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, shout out to Scap, man. Much respect to his channel and what he's done, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as he's come and subscribers and views and all that stuff, man. But I can't listen to him anymore, man. I can't do it, Scap. I can't listen to you, man. I cannot listen and see any more of your Nikola Jokic videos because you're not making any sense and you're not keeping the same energy, dude. Scap and a lot of the Nikola Jokic fans, like I said, they have become the biggest hypocrites and social media. As far as I'm concerned, if you're a Nikola Jokic fan, the things that you guys have been saying, you guys are complete hypocrites. The biggest hypocritical fan base, actually bigger than LeBron James. You guys are more hypocritical than LeBron James fan base. And we're going to break it down how in this video. Because Cap won't keep the same energy. Nikola Jokic fans won't keep that same energy for Nikola Jokic and the performance that he's putting out there. If that was LeBron James who had 7 turnovers last night, guys, Scap Attack would have been all over LeBron James. He would have made 10 videos, a bunch of posts, right? He would, this is crap. He would have been, it's ass. LeBron James, ass, right? 7 turnovers. But for Nikola Jokic, you won't hear anybody talk about Nikola Jokic 7 turnovers, right? They won't mention this. Once again, the same thing they do for LeBron James. They don't want to talk about LeBron James turnovers, even though he's always leading his team in turnovers, even though his turnovers will cost his team games. right, will put them in bad positions. Same thing last night for Nikola Jokic. The man had 5 turnovers in the second half of the game, guys. He had, I believe he had 3 turnovers in the fourth quarter alone. So that's LeBron James-esque. Imagine if LeBron James had 7 turnovers in a game and had 3 turnovers in the fourth quarter. You know, Scat would have been all over that, right? He would have called them out. Same thing for Nikola Jokic fans. You guys would call LeBron James out all day long for the weak, soft era he plays in. Meanwhile, you guys promote and pump up Nikola Jokic as if he's not playing in the same weak, soft era. I don't get it. And once again, if anything, we can actually expose Nikola Jokic even more because there hasn't been a legit big man, legit centers in the NBA in years. In years. The center position has been phased out for the last 10 seasons, guys. That's Nikola Jokic's competition. Nothing. There's no competition. We've talked about this. But the competition he was going against last night, Ivac Zubac, really, like I said, outplayed Nikola Jokic. Don't read the stats off and tell me Nikola Jokic was better than Ivac Zubac because he put up a triple-double last night. Once again, the man had 7 turnovers. How many offensive rebounds did he have last night? How many offensive rebounds does he have on the series, guys? He's being out-rebounded by Ivac Zubac. Out-rebounded by him, guys. And he's actually not as efficient as Ivac Zubac. See, the thing about Nikola Jokic that people promote is his efficiency, the shooting percentages, the numbers that he's able to put up, blah, 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 blah. Oh, Nikola Jokic's numbers are all down, guys, across the board. All his numbers are down across the board. 3-point percentage down in the playoffs. Free throw percentage down in the playoffs. Field goal percentage down in the playoffs. Scoring down in the playoffs. Rebounds down. Assists down. Everything is down across the board for Nikola Jokic in only 2 games. It's only 2 games. But the first 2 games of the series, all his numbers are down. But yet the Denver Nuggets are 1-1. And like I said, they probably would have lost that first game if it wasn't for Jamal Murray, Russell Westbrook, and Aaron Gordon that game. Those 3 players lifted up Nikola Jokic, and they led the Nuggets to that win. Not Nikola Jokic, who went out there and scored 2 points in the fourth quarter of game 1 and took no shots in the overtime. The man took no shots in the overtime. So that guy wasn't the one leading the Nuggets to the game 1 victory, guys. It was guys like Russell Westbrook, Aaron Gordon, and Jamal Murray. So that's the facts there, right? So he's been getting outplayed by Ivac Zubac. But I'm supposed to believe Scap Attack and all these other fools out here will pump Nikola Jokic up historically. Right? I have no problem if you want to pump Nikola Jokic up as the best player of the last 5 years. Or the greatest player of the last, 10 years or 5 years. I got no problem if you want to do that. You want to go that route. But Scap Attack and a lot of you fools out here are trying to talk historic. Oh, Nikola Jokic, the history, the greatest 5-year stretch in history. This guy's blah, blah. I mean, come on, stop it. You're getting outplayed by Ivac Zubac, but you're supposed to be the MVP of the league. Does anyone tell me, is Ivac Zubac a legit MVP candidate? Is he one of the greatest defensive centers in NBA's history? Is he even a good defensive center? I don't believe he is. Is he one of these all-time great players? No, he's a good player, Ivac Zubac. This is no knock on him. We're putting perspective here. He's getting outplayed by Ivac Zubac, but I'm supposed to believe that Nikola Jokic is a top 5, top 10 player in NBA's history, a top 5 center in NBA's history. He's greater than guys like Patrick Ewing and David Robinson. I don't believe that. He's better than Shaquille O'Neal, Moses Malone. He's better than all these guys. Hakeem Olajuwon, Alonzo Mourning. He's not going against those dudes. Dikembe Mutombo. He ain't going against no one like that. He's going against Isaiah Hartenstein, Ivac Zubac, Brook Lopez, Bam Adebayo, Joel Embiid, Rudy Gobert, Karl Anthony Towns. This is his competition? Not impressed, man. So let's think about some of these numbers here for Nikola Jokic that proves and shows that his teammates are actually playing, they're actually helping, they're stepping up. It's Nikola Jokic who hasn't raised his level of play. Like I said, all his numbers are down across the board because that's all you hear Scap to promote, and everyone else, they promote Nikola Jokic's numbers. But all his numbers are down in the first 2 games of the series. So Ivac Zubac's actually out-rebounding him, is outplaying him. He just is. He's beating him down the court. He's beating him to spots on the court. He's out-rebounding him, like I said. Ivac Zubac on the series, guys, has 9 offensive rebounds on the series. 9! That's almost, 4.5 offensive rebounds a game. That's a lot, man, in 2 games. You know how many Nikola Jokic has? He has 3, guys. 3 offensive rebounds. And like I said, Nikola Jokic is one of the better rebounders during the regular season. But you have 3 offensive rebounds for the series versus Ivac Zubac's 9? And then once again, let's think about the help for Nikola Jokic. Russell Westbrook has 6 offensive rebounds, guys. Nikola Jokic has 3 in 2 games. Michael Porter Jr., 7 offensive rebounds. Last night he went to work on the glass, Michael Porter Jr., man. He was out there hustling, helping out Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic ain't help his teammates out, though. Aaron Gordon has 7 offensive rebounds on the series. So all 3 of those guys have more offensive rebounds than Nikola Jokic. But during the regular season, Nikola Jokic was one of the best rebounders, one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. But going against Ivac Zubac doesn't look like he is. He's getting completely out-rebounded, hardcore. Even his own teammates are out-rebounding him. How does Russell Westbrook have more offensive rebounds, doubled the amount of offensive rebounds than Nikola Jokic does in 2 games? He's about a foot shorter than Nikola Jokic. Insane. That's a hustle and effort from Russell Westbrook. Nikola Jokic out-rebounded, out-hustled, right, by Ivac Zubac. So let's think about this now. Now, I broke down the numbers in the other video for game 1 in the 4th quarter. But let's extrapolate this now with game 2, 4th quarter. So last night, Nikola Jokic in the 4th quarter was 2 of 6 because the game was close, guys. It came down to the last seconds. The 4th quarter is crunch time. The 4th quarter is, I thought, where the big-time players are supposed to be big time. Kawhi Leonard was big time last night in the 4th quarter. Not so much Nikola Jokic. So let's think about this. He was 2 for 6 from the field. That's not good for Nikola Jokic. 2 for 6, that's horrendous for Nikola Jokic. This guy should have been 4 for 6 or 5 for 6, the way that he shoots, right? So he's 2 for 6, 1 for 2 from the three-point line, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. For Nikola Jokic in the 4th quarter, game 2, guys. 2 offensive rebounds. I believe he had 3 turnovers, like I said, in the 4th quarter. 3 turnovers. So he had more turnovers than offensive rebounds in the 4th quarter. I believe he had 3 total rebounds, 3 turnovers in that quarter. So once again, not impressed with those numbers. And if we think about it, like I said, guys, he had 8 points in the 4th quarter in game 2, which is actually pretty good for him because he had 2 points in the 4th quarter in game 1, right? We talked about how the teammates, these guys are the ones that stepped up. The thing about game 2 in the 4th quarter here, guys, is that this is when Nikola Jokic struggled to contain an Ivac Zubac or even be a rim protector. See, this is what we're talking about. The center position, a big man, has more of a chance to have an impact on the defensive end as far as team defense goes, right? Because he can be that anchor. He can back up the guys on the perimeter. Kawhi Leonard, all these other guys, they were able to do whatever they wanted to do out there because Nikola Jokic is not a rim protector. He doesn't clog up the paint like that. He doesn't contest shots. He doesn't slide his feet. He don't have the defensive skills like that or the defensive intensity. He just doesn't. So he was outperformed on the other end by Ivac Zubac, who was taking advantage of him out there. So, now let's think about this. Between game 1 and game 2, guys, in the 4th quarter, it's game 1, game 2, 4th quarter. Nikola Jokic combined to go 3 for 9, which is horrendous. You're shooting 33% in the 4th quarter. That's not good. That's not even close to being good. He's 1 for 3 from three-point line. Once again, you're shooting, 30% that is, or whatever that is, not impressive at all. And he's 3 for 6 on the free throw line, guys, in the 4th quarters. You guys understand it? 3 for 6 in the free throw line. So let's think about that. Imagine if that was LeBron James. Imagine if Scap saw LeBron James in 2 4th quarters combined go 3 for 9, 1 for 3 from three-point line, 3 for 6 from the free throw line, which sounds like LeBron James-esque numbers, right? And had those turnovers, 3 turnovers in the 4th quarter. That's LeBron James stuff. Imagine if he did that. They call LeBron James out for it all the time. I call LeBron James out, but I'm consistent. Scap's not consistent. So he'll call LeBron James out for that kind of performance, but you have no engine for Nikola Jokic putting the same kind of numbers in the 4th quarter. But this guy's a 3-time MVP, and Scap would say he's supposed to be the MVP this year. You weird Nikola Jokic fans are not keeping the same energy, guys. You're not staying consistent. This is when you get exposed. This is why I say you guys like LeBron James fans. 7 turnovers Nikola Jokic had last night. Imagine LeBron James had 7 turnovers in the game against the, in the game that they lost. Who the hell is playing against the Timberwolves? I had a brain fart there, guys. Imagine LeBron James had 7 turnovers. Right? We always highlight LeBron James turnovers, and what do we say? They won't talk about LeBron James turnovers. The media, his fans, they won't mention, they won't bring it up. They'll just celebrate a triple-double or celebrate his stats. Same thing for Nikola Jokic fans. They'll celebrate his triple-double all day long, but they won't talk about his 7 turnovers. Same thing for LeBron James, right? He's getting outplayed by his rival, by the other guy playing his position. He's getting outplayed by, don't tell me about the numbers. I'm telling you right now, this dude's being outplayed by Ivac Zubac. He just is. I told you the Nuggets should have been 0-2 right now. If it wasn't for Westbrook, if it wasn't for Murray, they're 0-2, guys. 0-2. Even though Nikola Jokic is averaging a triple-double. Once again, like I told you, look at his numbers in the regular season and look at his numbers now. They've all go down. There's LeBron James stuff. When we talk about LeBron James, they'll just read his numbers off, but the numbers are going down. I don't want to hear about the triple-double. You're being out-rebounded by Ivac Zubac. You're being outperformed by Kawhi Leonard in the fourth quarter. So the best player on the other team is outperforming the best player on his team, him. That falls directly on Nikola Jokic, not Jamal Murray. And who's Nikola Jokic being guarded by? Ivac Zubac. I told you I saw Nikola Jokic being guarded by James Harden last night. James Harden. Because everyone just switches everything. But I'm supposed to be impressed with Nikola Jokic backing down James Harden? Or Nikola Jokic passing the ball around, getting some assists? Being guarded by nobodies? I'm supposed to believe that dude would dominate the 90s, would be putting up triple-double averages, going against the great big men of that time. Insane. I'm not buying it. I'll never buy it. I'll never believe it. Because what I saw last night and what I've seen is that the NBA has no legit big men. And the big men that are in the league are nowhere on the level of the guys from the 90s. Nowhere on that level, guys. Not even close. So let's think about it and go take it a step further here. And this is what I'm talking about when I say someone like Scap Attack and a lot of you Nikola Jokic fans are very disingenuous and you guys are kind of disgusting and weird. You don't make any sense. You won't keep the same energy or hold the same standard. Can someone tell me, like, if we think about Nikola Jokic, guys, right? And we think about what he's been doing, this man's been off. He's been off. He's not playing good. Look at the free throws. He was 6 of 10 from the free throw line last night, guys. 6 of 10. That's LeBron James-esque, is it not? We laugh at LeBron James all the time for missing free throws, not being there in the clutch. That's Nikola Jokic. 6 for 10 from the free throw line last night. That's not impressive. Like I said, in the fourth quarter, you went 3 for 4. So you missed 4 free throws in a game where your team lost by 3. Not saying that those free throws cost them the game. But like I said, if you extrapolate that times the both fourth quarters, guys, he's 3 for 6 from the free throw line in the fourth quarters. Remember those 2 free throws he missed in game 1? That almost cost them the game. But guys like Jamal Murray, Westbrook, and Gordon saved him. Saved him in game 1. Those 2 missed free throws with a minute 20 to go almost cost them the game. Scap won't bring that up? No, he's an MVP though, right? They'll call SGA a free throw merchant. I've heard this. You heard Scap say this. A lot of these other clowns out here. They'll knock SGA. Go look how many free throws Nikola Jokic has had through the first 2 games. Go look how many free throws the Denver Nuggets have shot this season in relation to their opponents. They've been the top, guys. Scap won't point that out. None of you Nikola Jokic fans want to talk about that. But you'll point the Lakers free throws out all day long. You'll call the Lakers out for free throws, and you guys won't call the Nuggets out. Go look at the Nuggets free throw discrepancy, guys, this season. Go look at it. Go look at how many free throws they've shot versus their opponents. Go look at how many fouls they were called for versus their opponents. And then let's think about this Clipper series now. Remember, this is only 2 games, guys. Let's think about this now. Nikola Jokic through 2 games has shot 16 free throws, guys. He's 10 for 16. 10 for 16. Last night, Nikola Jokic shot 10 free throws, went 6 for 10. You guys know how many free throws the Clippers shot last night? Go look. Imagine if that was LeBron James Lakers and they shot that many free throws compared to the Clippers. You weird Nikola Jokic fans would be crying, yo, man, look how many free throws the Lakers got. You guys love to say that. Won't keep the same energy for Nikola Jokic's Denver Nuggets. So Nikola Jokic shot 10 free throws last night, which is almost as much as the entire Clippers team last night. The entire team. I believe they shot, 14 free throws last night? Nikola Jokic shot 10 himself. But they talk about SGA. Oh, SGA gets all these free throws. Once again, trying to take away from SGA's MVP case by saying he's a free throw merchant. Nikola Jokic, guys, through 2 games, has shot 16 free throws in 2 games, guys. You know he shot more free throws than anyone else on the floor. More free throws than James Harden. More free throws than Kawhi Leonard. More free throws than Jamal Murray. No one has taken more free throws in this series than Nikola Jokic. 16, 10 of 16. Horrendous. Horrendous. The man shooting like 62% from the free throw line. They won't call that out. That was LeBron James. They'd be calling it out. So let's think about it, guys. Do you guys realize the Denver Nuggets through 2 games have shot 49 free throws? 49 free throws. You guys know how many the LA Clippers have shot through 2 games? 28. 28. So they've shot 21 more free throws than the Clippers. Imagine if that was the Lakers shooting that many more free throws than the Clippers. You would hear all these people out here up in arms. Oh, LeBron James getting help from the referees again. Blah, 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 blah. Well, it looks like the Denver Nuggets are getting a lot of help too, doesn't it? You guys don't want to keep that same energy, though. And I'm not saying that the Denver Nuggets are getting help or that the Clippers are being cheated. What I'm saying is you people are hypocrites because you'll do the same thing against LeBron James, but not Nikola Jokic. Right? So let's think about this now. How many fouls have the Denver Nuggets been called for? The Denver Nuggets have been called for 32 fouls in the first 2 games. The LA Clippers have been called for 44 fouls in the first 2 games. So once again, are you guys going to keep the same energy? Imagine that was LeBron James' team. You see what I'm saying? Nikola Jokic fans, you guys are the new LeBron James fan base. Because everything that you guys knock LeBron James for and you clown LeBron James for, you guys laugh at LeBron James about. Same thing with Scatters. Gotta make videos about LeBron James and knock XYZ. But you don't keep the same energy for Jokic. Right? You'll say that he ain't got no help. The same thing you guys knock LeBron James fans for saying. Right? You guys will say the same thing for Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic don't play no damn defense, but you guys won't excuse that. You guys won't bring that up. Same thing for LeBron James. He won't play no defense. And I'm not saying that Nikola Jokic is standing like LeBron James. I'm saying he has no impact on the defensive end like that. But no one wants to talk about that. They'll just say things like, oh, Nikola Jokic has a high IQ on defense. These are the kinds of weird statements they make for Nikola Jokic. Oh, his defense is actually better than you really think if you look at the analytics. I need analytics to explain his defense? No, I can see with my own eyes. The dude give layup after layup. Like I said, Ivac Zubac was doing him dirty out there. Ivac Zubac doing what he had to do. I told you, Nikola Jokic did not raise his level of play. His points are down, rebounds are down, assists are down, turnovers are up. He's averaging 4.5 turnovers per game in the series, guys. Imagine if LeBron James was doing this. You guys would call LeBron James out. Oh, LeBron James, turnover machine. Yeah, well, Nikola Jokic in the first 2 games been a turnover machine. 4.5 turnovers a game, guys. Not impressed with that at all. Like I said, when your counterparts outperforming you. Same thing that we get from LeBron James, right? He never wants to raise up his level of play and step up on the defensive end. Can't do it. Nikola Jokic, same thing. So, you guys, these Nikola Jokic fans, I mean, my goodness, man. His teammates have helped out. No one's saying that Nikola Jokic plays the greatest team of all time. And he's had the greatest teammates. I don't even know where this comes from. When people have to constantly tell us that he ain't playing no top 75, no all-star. Who gives a damn? If he's that great, who cares? Stop making excuses for him. He has not been great in these first 2 games. His teammates have actually lifted him up. Like I said, the Denver Nuggets should probably be 0-2 based off the way Nikola Jokic has played down the stretch of these games. But the fact that they won the first game falls squarely on his teammates. I watched that entire second half. Even my wife, who doesn't even know basketball like that, she thought that Jamal Murray and the other guys, Gordon, she thought they were the best players on the team. And I told her, I was like, oh, Nicole, this guy's the best player. She's like, I haven't seen him do anything. That's what my wife said. I haven't seen him do anything. We were watching the whole 4th quarter together. That was her exact words. I haven't seen that guy do anything out there. And he wasn't doing anything out there. Literally nothing. And the team still won because they were playing defense. They were boxing and hustling for rebounds. They were doing all the little things. They played their roles, man. Nikola Jokic fans won't give him credit. Same thing they do for LeBron James teammates. Their teammates will do XYZ, they'll play their role, and all they'll do is read off LeBron James stats and say, oh, these guys only scored this guy only did that. Once again, the stats don't always show and indicate the impact of role players. That's not always how it goes. But I'm telling you guys right now, the star guys, someone like Nikola Jokic, the way he's being pumped up into this realm of the all-time top 5, top 10 players all time, playing in this weak era, where is he raising his level of play? For the Nuggets. Hasn't done this series. You're being outperformed, out-hustled, outplayed by Ivac Zubac. But this same guy, Nikola Jokic, would be able to go against Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Moses Malone, Mark Eaton, Brad Daugherty, Robert Parrish, Dikembe Mutombo, Alonzo Mourning, Shaquille O'Neal, Rick Smith, Ronnie Cycli, Arvydas Sabonis. Like, he would be able to go against all of those big men on any given night. It's ridiculous for you to think this. Because he would get exposed. He would have to work on defense, and when he's on the offensive end, he's going to have to earn it against those guys. The game was physical. I'm not saying that he's not tough or can't take that, but once again, you're going to have to earn it. This is a wear and tear over the season, right? Game after game, week after week, month after month, you're going against somebody. There are no nights off like there are in this league. When you're going against the Rudy Goberts, right? And the Brook Lopez's, and the Bam Adebayos. Right? The Joel Embiid, who's not even there. Ivac Zubac, Isaiah Hartenstein. Like, come on, man. Just stop it right now with some of these dudes. Just not the same. It's not, guys. You guys know the facts. These are facts here. So I broke it down for you guys, man. Nikola Jokic, like I said, in the 4th quarter of these games. Remember, in the overtime, he didn't even take a single shot. He did not even attempt a single shot in the overtime. And they still won. I mean, that right there should let these weird Nikola Jokic fans know that his teammates are doing what they have to do. They're stepping up. They're playing their roles. And last night, like I said, that was a really good game. And guys like Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, they were good. Aaron Gordon wasn't as good last night as he was in game 1, right? Once again, this is why you're a role player. The role players are not going to be consistently great. What you want them to do is just be consistently good, right? Or consistently, doing the things that they are known to be doing. And that's why we talk about sometimes the role players on the road are not as good. That's why we said they're not as consistent. Role players are usually better at home. Usually. And more often than not, the role players feed off of the main guy. So when we see what the Denver Nuggets guys are doing, even though Nikola Jokic seems to be struggling in the fourth quarters of these games, they're still stepping up and raising their play. They're helping him out. But no one wants to talk about the 7 turnovers from Nikola Jokic last night. How he couldn't guard Ivac Zubac down the stretch, couldn't stop Kawhi Leonard and keep these guys at the paint, couldn't intimidate them, right? None of this stuff. See, back in the day, a legit center, a legit guy that gave effort on that end, the big men, right? These guys, it wasn't just about being a rim protector or blocking shots or anything. It was intimidation, right? It made guys have to alter their shots. Like when you watch a lot of old Will Chamberlain video, even though maybe Will Chamberlain didn't get the block. Now, we know they didn't keep track of these stats, but even though you didn't see him actually block the shot, what you noticed from a lot of the guys when they came down there, when they got around that area, they got nervous. You see that they changed things up real quick. They threw up stuff. This is what they did around Will Chamberlain, around the paint there, because he was an intimidator. He made them alter these shots because they didn't want to get blocked. And that's what he did. That's what a lot of great players do down low. They make you alter the shot. So maybe they didn't block a shot, but they altered a bunch of them, right? They made you change it up, which in turn makes you miss more often, right? That's being a rim protector, man. That's being an intimidator right there. Nikola Jokic doesn't do none of that stuff out there. He's never done that stuff. The other guys that I mentioned, they did these things at a much, much higher level, much more consistently. So once again, I've never said Nikola Jokic is a great player. Never said he played with the greatest teammates of all time or the greatest team of all time. Never said he had the greatest coach of all time. But I've been on the money. Nikola Jokic fans are the new LeBron James fans. Like I said, if LeBron James had 7 turnovers in that game against Minnesota, that's all you would have heard from these guys, right? If LeBron James had 3 turnovers in the fourth quarter, that's all you would have heard about. If LeBron James was 6 for 10 in a game from the free throw line, you would have heard about that, right? Nikola Jokic is 3 for 6 in 2 fourth quarters, guys. He's shooting 50% from the free throw line in the fourth quarters. Meanwhile, in the regular season, he's like an 84, 83% free throw shooter. So this is what I'm saying. Everything is down for Nikola Jokic, but yet they're still 1-1. And the reason they are 1-1 and not 0-2 is because of his teammates, not because of him. Those are the facts, guys. Remember, you must remain consistent. 3 for 9 in the fourth quarter, 2 fourth quarters, 1 for 3, 3 for 6 in the free throw line. You got 3 turnovers in 2 fourth quarters. You're averaging 4.5 turnovers a game. All your numbers are down across the board. You're getting out-hustled by Ivac Zubac on the glass. You're getting outworked. And like I said, the best player in the Clippers has been better than Nikola Jokic. Those are the facts. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.